Jamuna? English. Teleprevisto Vishnupada Shila Bhaktivedanta Shila Vamana Goswami and also in Teleprevisto Vishnupada Shila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. To their lotus feet, which remove all unlimited Dandavat pranams and also that Astutara Shata Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Shila Swami Maharaj Shila Guru Govinda Goswami Maharaj Goswami Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and to all the sannyasis present here on the dais, to all the Vaishnavis present here, to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to all of those also eager to hear Harikatha, to all the affectionate mothers, the women, everyone, please accept. So today, very auspicious day, we're going to perform celebrating the Annakuta Maha-mahotsava of Giriraja Maharaj. To start the Harikatha or to finish the Harikatha, right? All the devotees already they spoke everything and they didn't keep anything for me to speak. Anyway, I'll have to repeat this Katha. It's not good to repeat the same Katha again, right? But they spoke everything and didn't leave anything for me. But still, my tongue, itching in my tongue. So I need to scratch my tongue. That's why I'm going to speak maybe 1 or 2 words just for my benefit. I'll not speak much, maybe 2 minutes I'll speak. And no stop. Because all the Vaishnavas already spoke everything. What I'm going to speak? Anyway, we have to understand really the glories of Giriraj. Even though that in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Bhagavata describes the glory of Annakuta Maha-mahotsava and of Giriraj Puja. In the Garga Samhita also describes beautifully the glories of Giriraj. Look, from all the great sinners, Mahapapi, doesn't matter if one of great sinners, if they touch Giriraj, they can deliver for all the sins. So a great sinner touch Giriraj, he's free. So he went to meditate and he came to the lap of Giriraj, to the mountain base. So then the sun set that time, sunset, and also is a drizzling, bit raining, a little bit. And then this Brahmana called Vijay, he thought what to do. And then what happened? He saw there was a big demon, like a ghost, ghost, Rakshas, like a demon ghost, very, very coming to him, like this, to attack him, like a ghost haunting him. The Brahmana was so afraid, thinking what to do. And then the Brahmana, what did he do? He took one of the stones of Giriraj, and then he threw that Govardhan Shila on that huge, terrible ghost, demoniac ghost, to beat the ghost or something. But just by the touch of the Giriraj Shila, immediately that ghost left his body, the ghost body, and manifested a divine demigod body, like Dev Sharir. And attaining that divine body, did pranam to the Brahmin, and then the Brahmana said, "Who are you? I saw that you had a huge demoniac or ghost or body so big." And then this person said, this entity said, Oh, Brahmana, in the previous life, I was such a sinner person. I used to stay with other, like illicitly with women and wives of others. Like also all the kinds of sins, like killing mother, father, all the kinds of terrible sins I did. So as a fruit of that, I obtained this birth as a ghost. For thousands lives, I was also in hell. And then when I came back from hell, again I had to take birth as a ghost again. Rakshas, like a demon. Oh, but you threw this Govardhan Shila on my body. And by touching Giriraj Shila, immediately I got free from all my sins. So Giriraj is so glorious, so glorious. If someone performs parikrama of Giriraj, Shrimati Radhika themselves are walking behind that person. Gurudev used to say this. Any person who performs parikrama of Giriraj, circumambulates, that's not an ordinary thing. Like Maharaj said, like we are in Vrindavana here, but we have to tell the truth. But Rupa Goswami himself, what did he say? Like what Gurudev is trying to say, like Maharaj tried to pacify us, saying that we're here, but the best will be like Govardhan, because Rupa Goswami explains that Govardhan is higher than Vrindavan. In this verse of Rupa Goswami, Upadeshamrita. What is higher than Vaikuntha? Is Mathura. And higher than Mathura? Vrindavan. And higher than Vrindavana is? Govardhan is higher than Vrindavan. We must describe. Anyway, we couldn't organize properly, arrange the program in Giriraj today. That's why the program was here. It's okay, no problem, no problem. Everything happens according to time. Time is powerful, but if we really analyze according to the Tattva Siddhanta, the glories of Giriraj Govardhan are incomparable. Incomparable. So in Vrindavana took place the Panchayati Ras, the Ras with all kinds of gopis. But in Govardhan it was the Basantik Ras, spring season Ras dance. And the two eyes of Giriraj are Radha Kunda and Shama Kunda, where the Maharasa of Krishna takes place too. So the glories of each place are described. So we should be in Giriraj actually. Yes, we should be. But we are not. What to do? Many years we used to do this. Even when the Giriraj Govardhan temple was not there yet, the Giridhari Gauriya Mata in the beginning, we also used to do Annakuta in the Mathura. In Mathura. Yes, according to time, yeah. And after that, Gurudeva established this puja. And sometimes in Modi Bhavan also used to stay there. And also celebrate the Giriraj Govardhan festival in Modi Bhavan, when he used to stay there for the parikrama. And then the temple got ready in Giridhari Gauriya Math, and then we started observing there. So ours also same condition now. We are building a temple in Giriraj, and it's still not ready. Our sannyasis and everyone was trying, endeavoring a lot to make a beautiful temple there in Govardhan. Like in Belvana. Remember in Belvana I prayed to Lakshmi Devi. I said, Lakshmi Devi, you're praying here. Please give us money. I asked Lakshmi Devi for money when we went to Belvan. What to do with the money? We will make a temple in Giriraj Govardhan. Because the temple is not... Please applause. So 3 years we are building, and we thought this year we'd be able to do the parikrama from there. We weren't able. So let's try next year for sure. We'll do the parikrama of Giriraj from Giriraj. From the Giriraj. Applause, everyone. So this time we tried, but we couldn't, right? It was the desire of Lord what to do. The desire of Bhagavan is try, but the desire Lord, nothing happens. Shrimati Radhika herself told the glories of Giriraj. Gurudev used to say, in the Venu Gita, Shrimati Radhika herself said, "Oh, my friends, let's go, Sakis, let's go. Let's all go next to Giriraj Govardhan." Why? Because without the mercy of a pure devotee, we can never attain bhakti. What to speak of getting bhakti? Even our materialistic stage won't be finished without the mercy of a pure devotee. So, what to speak about attaining bhakti without the mercy of a pure devotee? We cannot even our prarabdha karma, our materialistic existence, like prarabdha karma, aprarabdha karma, all the karmas won't be destroyed without the mercy of a pure devotee. What to speak of bhakti? So we have to go to the feet of a pure devotee, Mahat. So the topmost Mahat devotee of Lord is Giriraj Govardhan. Why? Because Giriraj is the topmost servant of Bhagavan. He is the topmost servant. That's why we must take shelter of Giriraj Govardhan. Shrimati Radhika, in her stage of Mahabhav, she is so humble, so humble. Actually, who performs the most service to Krishna? Shrimati Radhika, isn't it? She serves him in all the rasas, Shanta Dasa, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. She serves him in all the rasas. Even Shrimati Radhika serves Krishna in the Shanta Rasa, neutrality mood also. Wow, but in Shanta there is no service because there is no mamata, possessiveness. If you don't have possessiveness, mamata, then there's no service, no tendency to serve, only nishta, like loyalty and steadiness in your worshipful deity. But Shrimati Radhika, she serves Krishna in Shantaras. When she is in Man. In Man, when she's in sulky mood, she's serving Krishna in Shantaras. Very beautiful. Shanta Dasa Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya. Shrimati Radhika serves Shrimati Radhika in all the moods. Why? She's the topmost servant, topmost sevika. Because Shrimati Radhika, only she knows the heart of Krishna. Akeli Radha Jane Krishna Hriday, like Chaitanya Charitamrita explains. Only Shrimati Radhika, she knows the heart of Krishna. That's why Shrimati Radhika is able to completely serve him. So what is service? Sevaka or Sevika, real servant, female or male. When you really know the heart of that person you're serving, then you know his heart, and then you serve knowingly, like how to please him. So in the Prema Sampurna, in this book, it's described so beautifully about this. Shrimati Radhika, even though she serves him so much in all the ways, she's still saying, "Oh, my friend Saki, let's go to Giriraj Govardhan. Let's go to Giriraj." Because Giriraj serves so much. Hantayam Adrir Abala, Haridasa Varju. This verse explains. Hanta means like, oh, like wow, like whoa. You know, like it's like Vismaya, like she's like surprised. Hanta in Sanskrit is like shocks, like amazed, like wow, you know. Wow, look how Giriraj serves Govinda, you know. Let's go to his feet. He serves so much. We are Abala. We have no power. We don't have any power. You know, we are in the prison of the family life. You know, the samsara bandhan. In the prison of the family life. So we cannot give up our patience. We cannot give up our honor. We cannot give up our, the rules of society. We cannot give up the rules of the society. So we are abala, we are like weak. And also abal, you can also say in another way, according to Sanskrit, means when you have the topmost love. So yes, you are so strong, you're going to give up everything. So my friends, let's go to Giriraj Govardhan. Why? Because how Giriraj is serving our Pran Govinda. When Krishna is grazing the cows and he's with his friends, he comes to the lap of Giriraj. And when it's so hot and Krishna goes to take a rest, and then what happens? Giriraj serves him so much. Giriraj presents soft grass, and then the soft grass is eaten by the cows. And the cows give milk. We are Brajavasis. We, take yogurt and milk, and this makes us so healthy and nourished. So let's serve Giriraj. Because actually, the clouds become stuck in Giriraj. So the rain comes there, because the clouds get stuck on Giriraj. Gurudeva used to say, in the time of Krishna's pastime in this world, Vrindavana was so tall, the mountain, 9 miles of height. Okay? And the shade of Giriraj would slowly and outside the earth. Giriraj Govardhan. What else? In the time of the summertime, Giriraj keeps a very cool. And Giriraj gives warm water at the time. Look, Giriraj serves so well. Giriraj has so many, like kandamul, like roots and things like that. Like roots, like eatable, edible roots. And then Krishna eats all these roots and like some, veggies, like roots. And also, full of flowers, gardens, beautiful in Giriraj as well. And when we pluck these flowers, we make garlands for Krishna and offer to him. Also, there's Ratna, like platforms of jewels and towns of jewels on Giriraj, where Krishna sits down. Also, some kind of stones, so fragrant. Until nowadays, next in front of Modi Bhavan, there's a huge sila stone. It's called Sukanda Sila. It's a kind of stone. If you put a little bit of water and if you rub the stone, what will happen? Your hand will become this reddish color. And for 10 days, your hand will be fragrant. You can go and see. So if the parikrama of Giriraj, you can still have this darshan of the Sugandha Sila. Sugandha Sila. Sugandha means good smell, fragrance. So with this kind of Sila stones, gopis used to do like gopi dots and decoration of Krishna. So it's such a beautiful place in Giriraj. Also where Krishna used to do Ras Lila. Many caves in Giriraj also, many caves, where Krishna used to perform pastimes with the gopis. Raghunath Goswami performed so many pastimes, secret pastimes in the caves of Giriraj. There's another stone called Bhajana Shila. If you go down now there, you can also see. When you do the parikrama of Giriraj, if you go, you can see there's a Bhajana Shila. It's a stone that makes like an instrument sound. You touch the stone, and then the sound will come just like a musical note, like an instrument. Mukut Shila stone with the imprint of crown of Shrimati Radhika. So, Giriraj serves in so many ways. Giriraj serves Krishna in all the ways, with his body, with his mind, with his speech. With his speech, how? So when Krishna goes to sleep, and then or sakas are sleeping, they call each other, and Giriraj makes echo, like Sridham, like the echo coming. So the commentary explains, when Krishna feeling the touch of Krishna's lotus feet, Giriraj Govardhan starts trembling. And all the symptoms of ecstasy, like Maharaj told, is all in the commentary of Vishnu Chakravarti Pada. This waterfalls is actually the tears of ecstasy of Giriraj. The trees are his Romavali, means the hair standing on end, goosebumps. And when Krishna walks on Giriraj and feeling the touch of the soft and beautiful Krishna's feet of Krishna has what? The kumkum of the breast of the gopis. And then Giriraj becomes ecstasy, feeling this touch of Krishna's lotus feet. Giriraj serves Krishna so much. Shrimati Radhika herself. This kumkum is from where? From the breast of Shrimati Radhika. And then Shrimati Radhika herself is saying, oh, early in the morning, when Krishna is coming out of the kunja, and there's some drops on the grass, like dew or value. Like this, on small drops on the grass, like in the morning. And this comes in the feet of Krishna, this dew, and then like some water is coming, right? And then this becomes on the grass. It means like the kumkum on the feet of Krishna that was from the breast of Shrimati Radhika got into this dew, the drop of the grass, and then became there and stayed there. And then the Pulinda ladies, they see this drop with the kumkum of Krishna's feet on the breast of Shrimati. They also put that on their breast, and they become absorbed in pain. So Shrimati Radhika told this verse. This verse is so beautiful. Giriraj has two swarupas, two forms. Swarupa and another Bhagavad Swarupa. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told. Giriraj, never climb on Giriraj. If you stay, you'll start seeing Vrindavana and Brajabasis like a normal people, and like a normal place. So after parikrama, everybody go, everyone should go. If you don't go after the parikrama, what will happen to you? Praharana Dhanjaya. You're gonna be hit. Means there won't be any arrangement. And let's explain details. Praharana Dhanjaya. There will be no arrangements for you. Like, no, you'll be kicked out. Anyway, don't stay long in Vrindavan, and never climb on Giriraj to see, for example, Gopal, the deity established by Madhavendra Puripada. Don't go on the top of Giriraj to see this deity. Even Mahaprabhu himself didn't go on the top to see this deity. He was sitting on the base of the hill of Giriraj, and then Krishna, Gopal, came to the base in Gatoligaon, where he's like bound, and Mahaprabhu had Darshana of Gopal. So many pastimes of Giriraj Govardhan. So the glories of Giriraj. Giriraj Govardhan is the witness of all the intimate pastimes of Shri Radha Krishna. Srila Vishnu Pad explains in this stotra. In Manasiganga there is a place called Parangaranga Ghat. It's a place where Krishna performs there both in pastimes with Shrimati Radhika and Gopis, both pastimes. But you shouldn't speak about the meeting of men and women to everyone and everywhere, right? Like intimate meeting between man and woman. But Giriraj was a witness of everything, witness. So, it's in the form of a hill, Giriraj, but it's not a hill, not a mountain. It's actually directly. Actually, Giriraj is looking, watching all the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. So what is the source of Giriraj? Where did Giriraj come from? Where? From Manasi Prakriti Manasajaya. Bhabishyapuram. This scripture says that Giriraj came from the heart or mind of Shrimati Radhika. So it's from your heart. So who stays in your heart? Those who are very dear to you. And then you're always with your dear ones, you're like so much intimacy. So that's why Giriraj is Sakshini, Danakeli, is a witness of all the Dankeli Lila, all these text pastimes and all the pastimes, intimate pastimes. Giriraj sing all his pastimes. Sometimes we used to say, in one form, Giriraj, we see like Vishaya Vigraha, like a male, like Krishna. But another form, Ashaya Vigraha, he's like female, actually, Giriraj, female. Some devotees call him Girirani. Okay, no problem. Some people say Girirani. Girirani, like instead of Giriraj, Raja means king, they call Girirani, like queen. But Shastra doesn't say this, but if some pure devotee is saying this, that's also true. No problem. So they have no like shyness in front of Giriraj. And Giriraj is the witness of all these pastimes. So we must take shelter of Giriraj. Without taking shelter of Giriraj, we can never progress in our spiritual life. So the main meaning of Annakuta Maha-mahotsava is to hear the glories of Giriraj. And that we have developed Prema Bhakti for Giriraj. By the mercy of Giriraj, this topmost breath of Prema will appear in our hearts. Mahaprabhu himself got a Salagram Shila from Sakarananda, one sannyasi, that gave Mahaprabhu a Salagram Shila. And then Mahaprabhu, with his own tears of his eyes, Mahaprabhu used to bathe this Salagram Shila. And when Mahaprabhu was absorbed in Bhav, after that, he gave this Shila to Raghunath Goswami. Until nowadays, you can see Gokulananda. You can have this darshan of this Shila in Radha Gokulananda temple here in Vrindavana. Gokulananda, Raghunath Goswami, yes. So this Shila, small Giriraj stone, still is there in the temple. So we pray to Giriraj that this bhav may appear in our hearts. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha.